Hello, welcome to Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Today we have Ominous and Orange. So these are the two colors that I'm going to be releasing for spooky season. And I was planning on having the release in October, but for anyone who wants to do Oddtober with April at Pink Oddbird, you're not going to have enough time to make your journal and whatnot. So I do have spooky journals available on my website if you want one pre-made, but if you want to make your own and you want to make other crafts with your dyed products, then I want to make those available now. So I will go through what I have dyed. I haven't made the packets yet, so if you have a request, go ahead and get that in sooner than later. Again, through the website, just a contact us button, and I will get right back to you. Okay, so first thing we have up, that one is a whoopsie, got a little rip in it. So first thing we have up is Orange, and it is the note cards. These are regular 3.5 by 5 note cards, and they do have lines, and the lines did stay on them. So we have those, and we have guest checks. Not too many of these, but they turned out really cute. What I'm really excited about is this drippy kind of look that we have going on with a little bit of the black, the ominous color, the grayish color, and the orange, how it kind of bled together. So we have that in lined paper. So that's what this is. It turned out really, really cool. The lines did bleed on this, but you can still tell that it's lined paper because behind the blue lines were like a pinkish, that pinkish reddish color lines. Oh, this paper is so gorgeous. I'm really happy that I made a decent sized batch so I could keep it for myself. It's so pretty. I'm still making spooky journals, so if you're interested, if you're interested in having a spooky journal with the paper that's already made, I will be making those. This is graph paper. I think it's 5 by 5. And these are just more orange than they are, that one's in the wrong spot, than they are the mixture. You're seeing the first viewing of this. I haven't separated anything. I haven't quality checked as far as like if anything got damaged, ripped. That one little note card you saw was on top. It had a little rip in it. So that's a whoopsie. I'll keep that for myself and use it obviously for something. I love this. It just looks like it's framing out something. You know what I mean? Like it's framing out a story. It's already got a personality of its own. I love that drip look. It just, oh, it's just so beautiful. I know that I make junk journals and notebooks and things like that, but I wonder what other crafters use this dyed paper for. Customers come from, aren't just junk journalers, so I wonder what they use their stuff for. I can't imagine being gifted something like this. It would be like all of my ideas would just go crazy. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep it a little bit organized on the side here, so I keep lined paper with lined paper and then graph paper with graph paper. So this looks like a bunch of graph paper here. The top page is so cool because it picks up little specks. It's kind of like a jelly print. It picks up little bits of whatever you have done before. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, you can't really tell that this is wholly graph paper. You can tell in between, but like in the orange spots, you can't really even tell that it was graph paper. I love it though. Some graph paper is smaller. Some of my graph paper is smaller because it came from a composition notebook, but this is like, has holes in the side of it, as you can tell. And so it's like full size. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is straight up like a scene. Oh, I love it. I actually love the blue. I'm not a blue person. Oh, that one's even better. Look at those. So pretty. I'm usually not a blue person, but I really like this. Okay, we kind of need to speed it up here. Sorry, I'm oohing and ahhing, oogling. Alright, and we have more graph paper. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at this one. Look at that. Okay. Graph paper, graph paper, graph paper. And then we go into the 32-pound paper. And that's what this is. It's got some, see, different shades. It always just is so beautiful to me. We have plenty of 32-pound paper. I love 32-pound paper. I think it's absolutely perfect. I use Hewlett Packard, and it's like a photo. It's not photo paper, but is a photo quality paper, and it picks up all the hues and the tints and everything. It's just absolutely beautiful. This is perfect. Turned out perfect. And then I have some cheesecloth. So let's get a thin piece here so you can see true color, what it'll be like. There you go. So that's orange. And now we're going to move on to ominous. Now this one turned out so good. So good. So good. So we have a piece of like canvas, but it's not waxy, so maybe it's not canvas. We have a piece of cloth here on the top, and then we have this linen, oh my gosh, words. What is it called when it goes on a table? Tablecloth. Linen tablecloth. Turned out really neat. Look at this coloring right here. Isn't that great? So pretty. Okay, so we have that. It frays quite beautifully, as we can tell. We have, oh, I'm upside down. We have tags. These turned out really neat. See how the string fell on the back of the tag, and it kind of gave it a, almost like a barbed wire look to it. That's really cool. Tags. I love tags. Guest checks. These guest checks absorbed so well. Look at that. How beautiful. We have doilies that turned out gorgeous. I only did small doilies this time. I think I'm going to stick with small doilies for a while. I prefer them. I like them better. And then we have, this is some, it had some streaking to it, but then I sprayed some like a greenish color on it just to kind of experiment. I'm not sure if this is going to make the cut or not. So, sorry, I had to sneeze. So I'm not sure if this is going to make the cut to a packet or not. It probably won't be in the ominous packet, I'll tell you that. The coloring is not quite right. It is on the side here, and it's got a nice drip on it, but as far as this goes right here, it still is giving spooky, kind of monstery, but it's not going to make the ominous packet. So if you're interested in that, you might have to message me and let me know, because I might just hold on to this for myself. It turned out really beautiful, but it is not sure what to call it. So this is what I was going for. This was the ominous I was going for. Like the smokiness to it. Yes. Okay. So this turned out the way I was envisioning. You know, I really do absolutely love dyeing paper, but it still is an experiment every time I go in. And this is where the vision like came to life. So this is where it really came in. So it's like wicked from both sides. So hope you can see everything. So it's wicked from both sides, and this is graph paper, and then it came together and kind of gave like this eerie look. It's just beautiful. I can't get over it. And then, so this is all graph paper so far. It's got some of the speckling in here, almost like something was like dissolving, you know, or like coming out. There's just so much life to it. I love it. This one's really nice. Like I said, this is the first, you're getting the first look with me too. Here's a dark piece. Isn't that cool? Little bubbles. I love it. Okay, So we got all this graph paper. So pretty. I'm really happy I did a good sized batch on this. It turned out so good. And then we have the 32-pound paper. Now, the 32-pound paper kind of has sections. So the first section is this like lighter grayish, purplish kind of color, and that's what we see here. Kind of like with that speckly thing going on. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I have a darker section that I let sit for really a long time. Look at this. Is this not the spookiest paper you've ever seen? Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's what the rest of this pile is. It's just this really dark, ominous. It's the only, I didn't know what to call it. It wasn't black, it wasn't gray, it wasn't purple. It's just ominous. I love it. So pretty. And I don't know if you've ever worked with 32-pound paper, but it is perfect. I have some stenciled ones here. Not too many stenciled ones. A light stencil here. Very light stenciling. I don't know if you've ever worked with 32-pound paper or not, but it is absolutely perfect. It doesn't, because I don't heat this, I air dry it. It folds perfectly. It doesn't crack. It's perfect thickness to write on. Most writing utensils will not bleed through. I use Sharpie and it doesn't bleed through. It's just so perfect. But, yeah. 32-pound paper. Even when I'm not dyeing, I like to use 32-pound paper. Okay. Well, that is all that I have for today. I just wanted to show you guys my first view of the Ominous and Orange, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you like these, if you think I should build packets or I should just leave them as individual so people can build their own bundle. Just let me know what you think, and I'll see you back here next time at Lovely's Crafting Lodge.